Hi, my name is Brooke.
And I'm Deb.
And this is Wine Together,
A podcast where we drink some wine and have a chat. Because we drink wine like regular people, with food, opinions, and absolutely zero pressure to sound fancy.
So sit back, relax, and get that corkscrew ready. It's been
4
a couple
weeks or
weeks.
so.
We apologize.
Yeah.
It just, life got busy and...
Absolutely. We celebrated. We did lots of celebrating. And so we're just we took advantage of having some time together to be able to do that. So
we had like 2 days before I got like really sick, and then that was it.
Yeah. But it's okay. We're actually going to just continue to celebrate this summer because, why not? And, life's going to get busy, in the future. And so we're just, we're just going to take it as we can, have all the good stuff. Mm-hmm. But anyway, here, Prost, I think, because I think this is Swiss.
I don't know. It's been a while.
It's okay. It's another strawberry wine. Well, it's actually more than strawberry.
Yeah,
strawberry
it's
raspberry.
Jam, right?
Yeah, it's jam.
Jam berry.
Like lots of berries. It's called a smash wine. I'll give you lots of details in the show notes and whatever you saw on Instagram. Yeah. But anyway, lots of berries in this one. It's very sweet. Mm-hmm. And so I'm not, when I think of wine drinking, I don't think of sweet wine. But hold on. I especially don't think of it this sweet.
Yeah.
But I can find myself enjoying this, with, in the right company. Mm-hmm. Just having a lot of fun, talking, just sitting around, just enjoying a summer day, summer evening. I absolutely can see myself enjoying this. Mm-hmm. But what I like is how you paired this, because I've been begging you for a summer fruit salad with some good cheeses, and boy, you knocked it out of the park with this.
Was this the one I just picked a bunch of random stuff, or was that a different one?
No. That was another. That was in the past. Mm-hmm. This is the one. Shall I remind you? Mm-hmm. I've been begging you. Mm-hmm. I want watermelon and feta cheese. Mm-hmm. And you were like, "Oh yeah, I can find a watermelon salad." And you did. You found this watermelon salad. We paired it. Well, we added feta cheese, and we did like a thin. Turkey breast, not smoked, just a roasted turkey breast, thin sliced. So it was so good, and it was so light, and it was perfect with this sweet jam wine. And I never thought I'd think of jam as a wine, but wow, they pulled it off. So like I said, just sweet, but you know, it was a very inexpensive wine, and we, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. And so I thought it was delicious, and I thought it went perfectly. It was, especially in the summer when you're sometimes we're eating later because it's light out later, so we might have had a later lunch, and we're staying up later, and so we're eating later, and this was one of those later evenings where we were eating, and to be able to just have the fruit and we had the protein with the feta cheese and with that little turkey, and it was good. And I would honestly, that to me is a great summer evening meal. With family, with friends, with whatever, at a party. This was one that could have been pulled off in any situation, I felt like. So good job.
It's been a while, so I kind of like it. It is kind of sweet. Yeah. It doesn't really taste like wine.
Right. Yeah.
It tastes like what were those things that we had over the summer? The Smirnoff ones.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? We need your brother to tell us what.
It kind of tastes like that.
Because it's your brother Rin that buys these, right?
Yeah, Ruth
So
brought a
maybe
whole
Smirnoff
bunch of
ice, maybe?
It was like kind of like the Smirnoff Ice. It was Smirnoff brand, but it wasn't Smirnoff Ice. I don't think.
Okay, so maybe there's
It was like a seltzer kind of thing.
Yes, not the White Claw.
No.
Okay,
I didn't get to try those.
No, we had everything this summer.
Oh my god.
So we were in the U.S. for a few days. Todd and I were there 2 weeks, but Brooke was there about 10 days.
Yeah.
And we had lots of fun drinks, and so so the whole family, is there. We had Justin and Crystal had well, of course, Lydia and Finn. I don't want to leave them out, but I'm talking about buying alcohol. Justin and Crystal bought these beers. They also had these energy drinks that were real fruity flavored, but no added sugar, which I have to say I appreciated it. I still don't think, I'm just now starting to get the right amount of sleep. I only drank one.
Yeah.
Weeks later, I'm still kind of, but those were good. And then they start out the week with, as soon as we get to the beach house, they're filling the fridge, with food and drinks, and Crystal brings out this big box of Pinot Grigio, this big box of white wine. And I was like, oh my God, we've got box wine. I was thrilled, because, what's not to love about having a box you can just go and hit the spout and do your glass. Love box wine. And so we laughed and joked about that. We had such a good time with that. So they filled the fridge the first day, and then, everybody else, we've got several coolers full that's just stayed full. Well, you just simply added ice every day, and then your dad would go and get stuff, and then if he was out, somebody would send him a text and say, hey, will you bring blah, blah, blah. And so, we had lots of good beer. We had lots of good wine, lots of different drinks. And, of course, I got my bourbon with all my kids. And so, that was pretty special.
Yeah. I don't think I didn't really get to drink that much because I was sick the entire week. The one time I go on vacation in 2 years and I'm sick the whole time.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, I know. I was trying to think. I wish there was somewhere we could go for a couple of days, but honestly,
I would love to go for
we
a
would
week,
just
an actual vacation.
Well, you know what? Look, I tried to take you. I can't help you. But it was so much fun. We really did have a lot of fun. The beach, there were a few days we couldn't go out because of weather, but y'all found other things to do. You went to the movies, and Justin, Finn, and Lydia went out to lunch that day. I stayed back and got to read my book on the balcony in the sun. And I have to say, I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it. I had a terrible, I didn't have a great time either because I had some knee issues, still dealing with the knee issues. Most of it just, age related. And so, having to rework my fitness schedule. And so that's not a lot of fun. I'm not having a great time with that. But, still summer, even with all the poo-poos, that we've had, summer still, I still love summer. And summer's not over. I know I'm talking like it's over, but it's so weird because this was an early vacation for us. We usually go on vacation in August, and we're gone 2 to 3 weeks. And so almost the whole month of August, we're on vacation. And so I come back, and it is almost fall.
Yeah.
And so when I came back, and it was not even the end of July, I thought, oh, my goodness, summer's not over. I've still got all this time I need. There's things I want to do. So it's kind of funny that we my mindset keeps going that it's fall, and it's not. I still have lots of things I can do. Got time to spend on water, but this European heat wave, especially over Switzerland, is not. It's just not conducive for outdoor activity.
No.
So, kind of struggling with that too.
Yeah, I think also the heat wave has brought a lot more thunderstorms. So we've been having more thunderstorms.
And that's funny because
that's probably more from the
thunderstorms.
I feel like there's more this year than last year, but it's also probably because of the El Nino.
Yeah, and I think what it is the thunderstorms are coming earlier in the year. That's what it is, because we're used to the thunderstorms in August.
Yeah.
Late August anyway.
Yeah.
And then it kind of clears up by mid-September. Blah blah blah. But now we're seeing them. We've seen them since we've been back.
Again, because of the heat. It was before we left too. We had a lot of thunderstorms. But yeah, like when there's a heat wave, it can cause like more extreme weather.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's lots of mountains, that means thunderstorms.
Well, it's definitely, we're definitely seeing a different weather pattern than we've ever seen since being here. So this is 7 years in, and it's so funny because I got to tell you what I told the little neighbor last night. We were talking to the neighbors, and little girl is now almost eye level with me. And so I looked at her, I said, I've known you 7 years now. And she just grinned and laughed, and her mom said, yes. Well, that's, more than half her life.
Yeah.
I've known her a long time. And so she's going into 7th grade. And I was like, oh my goodness, I've known you 7 years. I just cannot, just can't.
Yeah.
And to, watch her grow, and she's athletic, she's happy, a very good student, knows, I think, at least 3 languages, maybe 4. And like I said, guys, just going into 7th grade. But yeah, I mean, like I said, she is almost eye level with me, and it just is so funny. But and her sweet little brother, I mean, just he's growing too. I mean, he's not quite as tall as her yet, but I think he's going to get there. And it just, so our experiences here, making friends like that, just fantastic. So, and all of those who've been listening, we did 100 episodes. We celebrated 100 episodes a couple of weeks back, and
this is 101, by the way.
101. But we did take these few weeks. It's going to end up being 4 weeks in between. But we're coming back. This is we're going into year 3. This is our 3rd year, and now we're really trying to find that niche. As you've noticed, we've kind of pairing wine with food. We're wanting to do, I hope that we're still in agreement on this. Here I'm talking without, really, I want to really focus on the Swiss wines in the fall. And so I'm going to, I'm going to buy a lot of Swiss wines.
And what we've talked about is there's going to be about a month where we're doing non-alcoholic drinks, because I've got a half marathon. I think that'll be October.
Okay, non-alcoholic drinks, because Brooke is training for a half marathon. And so, there's going to, some different little takes on, how to still have fun with your friends. And, we really want to focus on the Swiss wines for a little while. Because it's not that we're bragging that we're the only ones that get distracted. But, we do want to talk about the different, the culture of Swiss wine. And so I'm working on, learning a lot about that. And so, that's kind of what's coming up in the future.
Well, we're also going to try and have some more guests.
Yes, we really would like to have some
We've had someone say that they would love to be on it, so I'm hoping we can figure that out.
Yeah, we can always figure it out. It just, it might take us longer. I mean, we can't do it at the snap of our fingers. Things need to be planned, but absolutely we can plan that.
We're trying to make this, profitable, at least, so that
we'd really like, so anybody who, our friends and family who happen to hear this right now, please tell others to just subscribe. I mean,
just we
know it's not everyone's niche, but we really do need the subscribers, and so it's not hurting anything just to subscribe.
Well, I mean, we need viewers more than that, but we want to start. We want to start making money off of this, because I mean, it's something that we really enjoy doing.
Absolutely.
And
and so, and it's so funny because when I'm away from it, I have all these things in my head. Oh, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need this. But then when I get back home and I realize the work needs to be done, I struggle with my my headspace. I don't want to say it's, I think it's just, it's a lack of confidence. And so, hey, boost our confidence. Say nice things. Get other people to subscribe and listen and watch, because those are the things that are going to boost my confidence and help me know that, hey, I can do this. I mean, I know I can. I just sometimes somebody said to me, "Oh, so you only write on your blog when you know people are going to read it? So you kind of need that outside validation?" And it's terrible to say, but yes, I kind of do. I don't want to feel like, because to me, sometimes writing it for myself helps me, but not always.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the kind of person that I call myself a helper. I call myself a teacher. And so I feel like that's what I need to do, is to help and to teach. And so that's why I feel like, when it's validated from the outside, I feel like I'm doing my job right.
Mm-hmm.
And so, maybe some people think that's kind of the wrong attitude or the wrong way to be. Because I hear so many people say, oh, I do this just for myself. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
Yeah.
The things I do for myself, shop. Okay, you know what? You know what I feel like I do for myself? My skincare routine. That I feel like, oh, that's for me.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the kind of things I do for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But other things, when I feel like I've got something to say or somebody's asking a question and I'm giving an answer, I feel like I'm doing the helping and the teaching part. That's what I do for others.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I need that. I do need that outside validation.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the person I am.
Mm-hmm.
But, I just, look, I'm looking forward to autumn. I'm so tired of this hot weather, because I can't get outside and enjoy the sun. I mean, I like the sun, but if I can't get out and enjoy it because because it's just too hot, then I can't enjoy it. I can't, sorry, I've said enjoy too many times. I can't get from the sun what I need from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for cooler weather.
Mm-hmm. I just brought back some sweaters that I've had for years. I've had them for years, and I have not been able to wear them because they've been stuck in an attic in Virginia. So I'm excited.
Look, I know. I made the look on my face. I know this reminds me of Jolly Rancher candy.
That's what it is.
It is Jolly Ranchers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it
is.
I'm tasting. Because you know how Jolly Rancher has that? It says it's a certain flavor profile, but it really just tastes like all the candies all mixed together. That's what this is. Or when I was a kid, before Jolly, and before you were born, like when I was a kid, before Jolly Rancher, well, I don't know if Lifesavers was before, but my grandmother would carry Lifesavers in her purse, and she had the fruit roll and the peppermint. And I didn't, of course I would take the peppermint if I couldn't get the fruit. But I always wanted the fruit. I always wanted that opaque white one that was supposed to be pineapple. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was just my favorite. So, missing that. But yeah, this is like Jolly Rancher in a glass.
Was it when I was sick and we were in the car and I was like coughing and Dad was like, do you need Jolly Ranchers? And I was like, I hate Jolly Ranchers because they get stuck in your teeth and they make your mouth all sticky. I don't like that.
Yeah, I try not to let them touch my teeth. I don't. Jolly Rancher has to stay on the tongue or under the tongue, on top of the tongue. Can't do the teeth thing. So, but yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what this is. It's Jolly Rancher in a bottle.
It even smells like it, actually.
It does smell like a Jolly Rancher. I think that's what it was when I first smelled it. I was like, I know the smell. But, obviously having years without having one, but it definitely, it smells like the bag of Jolly Ranchers. Tastes like the Jolly Rancher candy. Mm-hmm. So it's an interesting take on, look, and I know there's lots of sweet wines in the U.S., so I know anybody watching this can kind of sit back and kind of chuckle at whatever sweet wine you've had in the past of your life. I have this lady I used to, I was kind of her tenant for almost 6 months. And she told me her favorite wine was a peach wine that was, I think it was Locklear Farms or something like that. It's kind of down eastern North Carolina. And so one day she brought the bottle down to the camper that I was living in on her property. Mm-hmm. And we shared that bottle of wine. We shared another bottle of wine. Anyway, I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but it was good. I mean, now I'm not, again, don't drink a lot of sweet wines, but your dad likes sweet, so, I'll drink some sweet wines with him. But we drank that, and I honestly was like, I would buy this again. And I kept thinking, oh, Todd would really like this. Todd would really like this. We
didn't get it while we were there.
We didn't, it was funny because I didn't, I don't know. I mean, there was so much so much to drink already there that I wasn't doing a lot of wine shopping, which I am so disappointed. I think my head is still like, I'm still a little bit depressed that I didn't get to do a lot of wine shopping. So there's a little bit of me still kind of holding on to North Carolina Beach, thinking, I got to go back to that beach because I didn't get to go shopping.
I didn't get to go to that pirate bar that I wanted to go to.
Yeah. And so, I think another few days there would have been fantastic. But but again, we just didn't have the right weather.
Yeah.
We didn't have perfect weather, put it that way. I mean, no one got hurt.
No.
So we didn't have like bad weather. But your dad did get soaked on a bike ride and had to carry his bike back because, in a storm. Fortunately, Justin went and picked him up. Justin took the truck and went and found him. So, but yeah, so there were those kind of days. But yeah, it's still, overall, it was a great 60th birthday celebration. So thanks, kids. I really appreciate that.
It was a better place than we were supposed to be staying at, so.
What? It's just.
It was chaotic. It was very chaotic.
We need to be. Who's that lady that used to be on Saturday Night Live? Leslie Jones.
Huh?
She does a podcast now about vacation disasters or something like that. Roast my. Whatever.
I don't think ours is probably bad enough to be on that. But.
Yeah, no, because it wasn't like, it was just a situation. Yeah. It wasn't like bad things happened.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, there was like no, yeah. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. But it was the place we ended up at.
It was nice.
Was lovely.
We had an elevator.
Yeah, thank goodness. Because he appreciated the elevator.
Finn loved that elevator.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go inside it, but he loved it.
I'm telling you, he's kind of a fun kid. I'm just going to say, for grandsons, he's a pretty cool one. I
think I'm still tired from him.
Yeah.
I had to run up and down the stairs.
But he had to be the line leader.
Yeah.
So, he's fantastic. That's all I'm going to say. I'm very, very blessed with my grandchildren. And
I have not, before this summer, I had not seen him since he could walk.
Oh my goodness, he could do more than walk.
I know, he's running around. I'm like,
oh my goodness, and in the water, and he's so active.
Yeah. Just
so active, and his little brain's constantly going. He likes to listen to you read and, thumb through the books himself and watch certain things and. Oh my goodness, and and so the book he gave me for my birthday, I finished, and I looked at Dad and said, "You're going to read this, right?" He said, "Yeah, I got to understand why he likes so much."
I have to read it too.
Yeah, so Dad has it right now.
Okay.
I think that he'll.
I have to finish 1984 because I read the first part. I read the first part on the plane, and by the end of the first part, my eyes were so tired, I had to go to sleep. I slept for like 4 hours on the way back.
What?
I slept
fantastic.
well, but there was no one sitting next to me. Oh, I didn't tell you my flight story. Okay, no one sat next to me on the flight, so I got to put like my feet. I didn't take my shoes off because that's gross. Because Dad was like, "Oh, if there's no one next to you, you can take your shoes off." I'm like, no, that's gross. So I put my feet up with my shoes on the seat next to me. I stole the blanket from that, so I had 2 blankets, and then my pillow fell behind me, and the person behind me, I was trying to reach back and find it, they stole my pillow.
They just took it?
Yeah.
Weirdos.
I tried to grab it, and I'm pretty sure they got it as soon as it fell and took it.
Yeah.
It was a child that was kicking my seat a lot of the flight. I was so mad at the people behind me.
We had lots of children on our flight, too.
Oh my god, my first flight, I'm pretty sure that's why I got sick, because there were so many children around me on my first flight.
Yeah.
That, I'm pretty sure that's what got me sick.
Well, I'm glad you got to sleep.
Yeah, I did have the second pillow from the other one.
And how do you like the new blankets?
The blue ones?
Yeah.
I thought they were nice. They're not very big.
Yeah, but I like how warm
I had the second one.
Yeah.
I did think they were pretty warm, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was nice, because I was also in a window seat, so...
And they're soft.
Oh,
they're very
soft.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It was really nice there, so, yeah.
Yeah, good. Well, good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. It's so funny. One time when I had the 2 seats to myself, I was trying to do some stretching, and I put my hand up on the back of the seat in front of me, and I had my hand on the seat where I was sitting, and I was bending over to try to stretch it. Evidently, I hit the call button. And so I'm stretching, bending down, and all of a sudden there's a flight attendant right in front of me with crackers and a water. And she was like, "Can I help you?"
Oh,
and I was
no.
like, "Huh?" And she said, "You called?" I said, "No, I didn't call." She said, "Yeah, you did." She pointed to my hand. I was like, "Oops, sorry." I said, "I was trying to stretch, but can I have that water and those crackers?" But, it was so funny because, I do take advantage of when I have some space.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It was really nice, especially because of how cramped, like, my first flight was.
Yeah.
And the first flight, like, I slept for a while, but it was still a pretty miserable flight.
Yeah.
Again, there were so many children around.
It's such a long, it's a long day going from here to there where you lose that 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then
back.
Then come back, you're just,
Yeah.
you're tired the whole next day because instead of getting there at 8:30, your body's there at 2:30 in the morning.
Everything that I had a streak on, like a very long streak on, got reset when I went to the U.S.
Yeah, because you
had
your time.
a 700-day streak on my solitaire, plus 3 streak freezes, so I don't know why my streak disappeared.
Yeah.
700 days.
It's just weird. I don't know what happened.
I was so mad.
Yeah.
I was so mad. Because I was like, I worked so hard. And I had streak freezes, which I've used them and then gotten more.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know why it just completely reset.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I can't explain that.
And then I had 200 days on my water app.
Yeah.
And it completely reset.
Oh, well, I haven't been keeping up with that stuff. Talk about, I said self-care is, my skincare is what I do to take care of myself. But, I still haven't done my apps, like keeping up with my water in my app and keeping up with my my medicines in my app. And I am taking them, but you wouldn't know it if you looked at my phone. So, but anyway, this has been good. I mean, this is a great introduction back. When we come back,
we'll actually talk about the wine next time.
We're going to talk more about wine. This was a hard wine to talk about, though, because I'm not crazy about sweet wines. If I had, I think I need something here. I need
the Prosecco in it.
We can add some Prosecco to this, and I think that's what we're going to go through right now. So, we will see you next time.
We'll be back next week. I promise this time. I feel like we've lied so many times when we say that. But we will be back next week with a new bottle of wine and a new food pairing. In the meantime, if you want to join our Facebook group, if you want to keep up with us, join our Facebook group, Wine Together Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Wine Together Pod. Our YouTube is Wine Together Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And we have a Gmail, winetogetherpodcast@gmail.com. If you have ideas for us, if you have anything specific you want, please send us an email. If you want us to try and figure out how to make merchandise, because I feel like that's something that we both really want to do. We just don't think we have the people who would buy it. Just send us an email. We'll figure all that out when we can. If you want to collaborate with us,
absolutely,
send us an email or message me on Instagram. Also, our email is on our Instagram, so
so be in touch.
Yes, please be in touch, please. We're trying. We're going into 3 years. We really want to actually grow this, so
absolutely.
That's all I got.